Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl.
Throw won't get him. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second.
So much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches. Kyle Hendricks, he sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 once more. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looks very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in now, Bill Mazeroski. Popped him up. Giambi is under it. 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
And that is a base hit as the runner come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2, the count.
Gallo is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now to the plate, Sherton Apostle. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just a 1. Now at the plate here is Reggie Jackson. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he popped him up. Kiner Falefa over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is fair.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Next to hit, Jason Giambi. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. 1-0 the count.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
And they'll bring up Harold Baines. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. The A's strand 1. It remains 1-0. Now into the box, Rodney Presley. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Alex Rosario.
So to get his day started at the plate, Alex Rosario trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More of the show. Saturday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. First pitch of the AB now. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next up for the A's, Elvis Andrus, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Presley. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next, it'll be Ricky Henderson. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Martin able to track it down for the third out. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Goes in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Nick Solak.
No one on with 1 down, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's running. High and deep to right center. Parker's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Joey Gallo now. Fouled off. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Solak leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers lead 1, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 19. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass game.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, with the ball bouncing over for an automatic double, put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and is behind in the count 0-2. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. 0-2 once more. Breezes in. A strikeout looking. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this will be fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that one yanked just foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
First offering. Calhoun is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
At the plate now, Sherton Apostle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
So gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Rodney Presley.
And now here is Rodney Presley. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Baines. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. The 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first down.
Now back, the center fielder, Dave Parker.
So here is Dave Parker. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
hits next. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Ready now is Jason Martin, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Jason.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Giambi has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The designated hitter, Alan Rosario.
Next to stand in is Alex Rosario. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up for the track to the wall. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate now is Nick Solak, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. Because teammates can pick him up and drive him in now. That might be all they need to get the W here.
This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andres to his left, he's there. And this throw sails over the head of Giambi. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy, my enemies.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ricky Henderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up is number 19. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing? He's down 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
2 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Back goes Calhoun. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding it.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Whitey Ford takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. To plate now, Rodney Presley. Swing and a liner. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping in once again is Jason Martin. He grounded out last time up. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age, a bullpen down your throat. You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Alex Rosario is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak. Hit hard down the line. On a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parker's under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
And now in the box, Bill Mazeroski, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 7th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give up.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into very shallow right. Gallo will wait on it. One gone. Striding in for Oakland, Harold Baines. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a step on first himself for the out. Up next, Dave Parker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fastball well outside. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, who went deep last time up.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now to the plate, here is Willie Calhoun. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone!
fight as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
J.B. Wendelken comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 57.
So now to the plate, Sherton Apostle. Swings and grounds it to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14. Rodney Presley.
Now it'll be Rodney Presley coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rangers 9. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Wind-up and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Martin. Now the first pitch.
0-1. That's the ball. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Alex Rosario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ball 2.
Nope, that's in.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parker's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now at the plate, number 19, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Calhoun, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-2 contest.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. At the plate, Reggie Jackson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike 2. Chapman stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Jason Giambi. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
A's down to their final out now, and that will bring up Harold Baines. He's set and the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that
discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning where they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Fultonevich earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors as they left 4 men on base. For the Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the A's 9-2. Brad Peacock collected his 5th win in relief, leading the White Sox over the Astros 4-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-6. The Orioles got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-8. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. Davy Garcia earned the 3rd W of his season as the Yankees pushed past the Twins 4-2. The Indians smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-2. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. The Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 7-6. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-1. The Brewers halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. Casey Mize earned the win, his 4th this season, leading Detroit to the win over the Cardinals 5-1. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. Oral Hershiser earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 5-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rangers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joe Gatto gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ricky Henderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday. To close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Number 19 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Our game time temperature smack dab on 100 degrees at first pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Nick Solak stands in as he looks at a called strike. His average sits at 296 entering play. 9 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Next to dig in, Bill Mazeroski. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Kiner-Falefa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
On a rope to the second baseman. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Batting fourth.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 28 home runs and 55 driven in. Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Arlington after this. Cleanup batter Reggie Jackson is 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ballgame.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jason Giambi is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now a throw over, back in standing. That'll bring up Harold Baines. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play at .313, 28 home runs, and 67 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The center fielder, Dave Parker.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Baldwin corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hit right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Sherton Apostle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Calhoun aboard here at first with nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Hey!
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Bubba Thompson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Parker's under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The shortstop, Elvis.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 15 long balls and 36 RBIs. Fastball hit on the ground is short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, number 19.
Plate now, number 19, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now that's first baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the man at second here with 2 away. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. First offering, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ruldani Baldwin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. And Giambi will stay with this one for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Caliball209's.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Isaiah Caliball209. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
1 strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Nope,
Now a
that's away.
fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the first baseman.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. Swing and a liner. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Harold Baines.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Baines. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. And now, Bill Mazeroski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Up next to the Rangers, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. Popped him up. Number 19, ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Justin Apostle.
Digging in will be Sherten Apostle. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Alex Rosario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. Gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
The batter, the center fielder,
Standing in now, Bubba Thompson. Lifted in the air out to center field. Parker's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the A's 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Parker leads off second with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next, here is Elvis Andrus, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Ramon Laureano will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Laureano is retired, 2 down now.
Now back. Left field.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Robert Poisson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. So now into the box is Donnie Baldwin. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Chris Bassett, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So stepping in is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 down, no one on base, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. In there, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and the lead remains 3-1. First pitch of the AB now. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Baldwin. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Reggie Jackson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rangers 3 and the A's 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And set to go is the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Jambi moving to his left. 1 away.
The right fielder,
Joey Gallo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
3 balls.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. A payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Next up is Willie Calhoun. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering on its way. Gallo, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-10.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Into the box, Sherton Apostle. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner on first with 2 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, really close pitch.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers lead 1. They're up 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the veteran DH, Harold Baines. Jimmy Fox will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 and even 20 home runs and 47 RBIs. Curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
The back. The center field.
So next to hit is Dave Parker, who doubled his last time up. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thompson arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So now here is Gary Carter. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they started out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 3-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Rosario.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
First offering. Fouled away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be. so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
In now, Bubba Thompson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Donnie Baldwin. No hits to this point. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Now batting. First baseman.
Next, it'll be Nick Solak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chapman's got it, and they'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead it 4-2. Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Now batting. The left fielder, Henderson.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The Rangers maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Mazeroski has a play.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
plate now, Matt Chapman. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And if they do close this one out, it would be kind of a statement sweep because, as we've mentioned, they're playing the first-place team on the other side.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Matt Chapman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Poisson at second. Henderson on at first with 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw on down 1-2 count.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he's able to come through.
Thad Ward trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now with the plate is Jason Giambi. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking putt. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to be a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Dave Parker, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. side is retired. So the new strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. So now to the plate, Bill Mazeroski, who's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch coming, here it is. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
1-1. 1-1. One and two.
1-2.
And the pitch. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The lefty, number 5.
So next to bat will be Willie Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here now the 0-2. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First delivery to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And there's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Joe Palumbo takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Robert Poisson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Next up, Ricky Henderson. He's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend the line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Mazeroski is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains tied at 4. Stepping in, Sherton Apostle. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alex Rosario.
Up next for the Rangers, Alex Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. A foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the next to bat will be Bubba Thompson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tom Hinkie takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still all square at 4 apiece. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
There to make the play is Calhoun, one away. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Big spot here, and it'll be Reggie Jackson. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. They've taken a two-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Stepping in next, Jason Giambi. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson is there, two gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jimmy Fox.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now. And they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
Well, that's exactly what happens, Steve. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. When it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters. They're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Dave Parker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The A's lead this one 7-4. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Donnie Baldwin.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. So 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Number 19 is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first base.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak, runner in scoring position with Suzanne. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. On to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The A's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tom Henke wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dennis Eckersley records the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
First,
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 7-4. Heading into the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division, 4 games up. The Astros snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-2. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. While the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, they're 19.5 games out of first. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 6-3. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, only a half game back. The Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. As of right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Jarlin Garcia grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, leading the Red Sox over Kansas City 6-3. As of today, the Red Sox East, 11 games out of first, while the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 12.5 games back. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 4-2. In the standings, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division, 2 games up on 2nd place. And the Twins are leading the Central Division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 10-6. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. They're 2 games back. While the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 10-6. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 16.5 games out of first. While the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. Dansby Swanson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Braves past the Cubs 14-5. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, 3.5 games ahead of second. And the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-3. In the standings, the Reds sit in second place in the National League Central. They're 3.5 games back. And the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 18 games out of first, while the Brewers are third in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. As of right now, the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 10.5 back, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, 20 games out of first. J.B. Pekauskas collected win number 2 on the year as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 4-3. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Giants are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they manhandled the Marlins 9-3. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, 10.5 back. The Metropolitans allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. In the standings, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They have a small half-game advantage. And the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. They're 16.5 games out of first. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around me.
From the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason position. There's still a good amount of time left in the season. This is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Griffin Canning is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
First delivery to him. Ricky Henderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The second baseman, number 19.
Into the box, number 19. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll check in here with an average of .325 with 43 home runs and 93 RBIs. Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Henderson on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The numbers on the year, 272, 26 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And he is out on the tag. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A's go quietly there. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Roberto.
Now here's the pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
This is skied into short left center. Henderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, Zach.
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah. Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hot shot down the line. Henderson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Jackson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Here's the 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Giambi sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. That'll bring up Harold Baines, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Gary Sheffield, set to lead off the home half of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
289 is the average coming in. 25 homers and 74 RBIs. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
In now, Pudge Rodriguez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed really.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Pudge Rodriguez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. In now is Anthony Rendon. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Reggie is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. They come into this game ranked 1st in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the stronger the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dave Parker swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
But yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And the Hall of Fame catcher, Gary Carter, hits next. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Parker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied into very shallow right. Clemente is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Next to hit is Elvis Andrews. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here it comes now to Andrews. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He singled to open up the ballgame.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for L.A., Bo Bichette.
And leading up for the Angels,
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 19. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
batting ninth, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now to bat, David Fletcher. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Wow. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now to the plate, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Clemente moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in is Matt Chapman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This is foul right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First offering. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Hero. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make you fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
The 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Ballman, 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The set and the 1-2. Jackson at second with 2 down. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Next to hit, Harold Baines. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one ain't just foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
0-2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2. Here it is. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one.
I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, squad hustle like a relay.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Henderson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate here is Mike Trout. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. Swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff.
Number 29.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Gary Sheffield goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hit hard to short. Aldous fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Top of the 5th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He looked like a caveman swing in the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now in the box, Ricky Henderson trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Carter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're running on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And they will tag him out between first and second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Middle of the night from the Big A. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney. And now here is Pudge Rodriguez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Parker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first
1 ball,
strike.
1 strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. They'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Next up for the A's, Dave Parker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 Oakland. At the plate now is David Fletcher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Hey!
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Parker. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21.
So here is Roberto Clemente. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Keith Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to 3rd. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's not a bad way to keep it going. Base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had enough. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. The second for one. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Pitch on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Berea, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Next to stand in is Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This one's down to third. Rendon is there. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and it's still 3-1. Now is the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Andrus has it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
Number 29, Joe Carter.
And now in the box, Joe Carter, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Buzz Rodriguez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. care of him, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding in for Oakland, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
Hit to short. Throw on the first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in once again is Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1 is the count.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Reggie Jackson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. As you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now it'll be Bo Bichette. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, 2nd baseman, Jason.
Now to the plate, here is David Fletcher. He flew out in his last debut. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready now is Jason Giambi. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, you don't see this very often, Manny. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Giambi retired, and there's 1 away. Next to dig in, Harold Baines. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 innings for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Dave Parker stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to Hernandez for a putout, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, as the lead remains 3-1. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Roberto Clemente. It's a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Keith Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He bounced out last time up. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Angels down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Lifted down the line and left. This is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Vida Blue records win number 16 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the... Inside the Show.